Okay, we're live.
You live?
Yeah. So, welcome to our podcast.
No, it's off.
Uh,
Oh.
my name's Nate, also known as vidgamenate. Um, I do Roblox GFX for anime community, and
Wait,
sometimes.
wait, wait, pause. Should we just announce the thing first in my
Oh
Discord?
yeah, yeah. And this is our
Shout out
podcast,
Story.
and we're doing a podcast on things that we think are wrong. Hey. Okay, we're gonna do like a podcast on what we think is pretty much like what we don't like about the Roblox like anime community. Like it's not like to send hate. It's just like from our developer standpoint, what we think about it, right? And yeah, we're first like today we're gonna be talking about like YouTubers. It's like okay, so first of
Nate, we
all we
can hear
have
your echo.
Higoshi.
Yeah, what's up? Also, Nate, we can hear your echo.
Echo. Okay. We have story arts.
Yeah.
Story.
Story,
Why you
say hello.
silent, man? You shy?
Wow, this is a great podcast.
Story.
Yeah, that's really bad. Where's story?
Story bailed.
Story bailed again. Okay, this is gonna be like this super casual type, but like we're gonna be talking about some stuff that may be like sensitive, right? To like people, but like we don't want people to take this to heart. But it's mainly what we think should be changed and what we don't really like. And we're gonna be talking about Roblox Anime Youtubers today, but like not every YouTuber is bad, but you know. Not every YouTuber is bad, but there are some that we feel that aren't really that, you know.
Wait, Nate, I have a question.
What?
Are you, who's, I can hear your video, but it's not coming from me.
I didn't turn. Okay, let me just turn on the scene.
Oh my god.
Okay. Where did
So what-
story go?
Story, that.
Story did. Okay.
The amount of preparation for this shit.
Really, the story go. They go to story.
Generally, guys, we've been waiting for fucking 30 minutes for Story.
Wait, the story's just gone. We were waiting so long. As soon as I get ready, it's just gone.
Yeah, okay, so Story, you there? We actually need you there.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
he's
god!
This is the shit show, man.
Is the internet crash? Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Anyways,
Oh.
So you wanna go and get some warm up stuff, like introduce ourselves, I guess?
alright. So,
My name is Citrus.
Wait,
what's Citrus
shit
here?
in the background.
Okay. Let's talk about the actual topic. So, what's the first topic we're going to talk about?
First topic is what do you guys really think of like anime real life YouTubers and how they influence your games?
Fuck them niggas, bro.
But Rudokai, you don't even own a game. You're just here because you're here.
Nate, I'm going to kill you.
Okay.
There goes our
Until
professionalism.
story comes back, we can't really do this seriously.
So long on this.
Story did
So long.
How dare you?
Alright. So, I actually think about the fucking Roblox YouTubers. Here's the thing, like, people like IB Main or Robo, they're, like, legitimately chill guys. Like, they make content because they enjoy it, and I respect them for that. And people like Karma as well. Shout out to my boy Karma in the fucking chat. But when it comes to other YouTubers, there are two YouTubers in particular that I can think of that power plays the Roblox anime owners or then the developers, where they basically force them to give them a role in order for them to make a video on the game that helps advertise the game in general, which I dislike, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's mainly something that's been an issue for a while. Like, some people used to do it, but like they don't do it anymore because mainly they do it for like their community, but like to do it for like to get something for yourself in order to advertise, I don't think it's, and to claim that it's actually for like to showcase it and have it for your like my fans need this content. No, you can't do that. That's just being selfish. If you want to do content, if you want to work for it, if you work on it your own way, right? you can showcase your own stuff, what the game has to offer, and not usually flexing on your viewers with, oh, I got this special role, okay? My viewers, this content, right? I get that you just want to show your viewers some like content from this cool game you found, but using your YouTube as a means to go like, hey, I'm gonna walk up to this game and I'm gonna bully it because I know I'm gonna be more popular than them, and they need me. I'm gonna make them a necessity. And if they like dare not give me something, then I'm gonna talk bad about the game, and that's like what happens.
Can I mention one thing as well?
Yeah.
And we're not talking about Roblox Anime guys, because they're actually chill, and Karma as well. But we're going to reveal the two YouTubers a bit later and talk about them in a bit more detail.
Yeah.
But the two YouTubers that we're talking about, basically, if they don't get what they want, right, they will like I don't know. They will start acting like really immature, like
they act
will
like
start,
kids who don't get candy.
So let me explain. So if they want to roll, they say, "Oh, the game looks nice. You know, I really want to play this game. I'm so hyped. Can I make a video on
They'll
this game?"
sweet talk you into thinking that they want to play a game, but then they think it will get a lot of players. But then they turn around and say, "I can help you advertise the game, but only if you give me like Nagato or something. Like Nagato, you give me like
and here's
Sasuke,
once you don't get,
and
like
you
when they
give me,
ask
like,
for
a special custom move that makes me really overpowered, gives me advantage over people."
And here's the thing. And once they don't get what they want, they will start changing their opinion about what they think of your actual game and saying it's bad just because they don't get a role or whatever they want, you know?
Oh, Story's back but without a mic.
I see.
Okay.
But anyways, in my opinion, like if you're gonna be like an actual YouTuber, make videos of that how you actually think of the game. Like just because if you want to get a role in it doesn't mean you should try to force the creators.
We as developers, like, it's not really fair for developers, like, to their community as well, like how they get all this free stuff if the developers let them, and the other community has to work hard for the same thing. So like, for example, if you're like, oh look, I want this Renegon right here, like for like a Naruto game I'm playing, but it takes forever, it takes a month, and then this YouTuber pulls up and says, I want to be I want Renegon so I can showcase it, and then all of a sudden if the developer chooses to give it to them, then like the developers get backlash, but like the YouTuber doesn't. But when the developer doesn't, then the YouTuber gives backlash to developers, but the community is all fine with it. And if the community is their fans, they're gonna like go on the YouTuber side. So either way, developers lose, and it's not really fair.
Yeah, that's true. And it's like you got like the good Roblox Anime YouTubers who just like make content for fun, and then you just got like the complete opposite. And
they showcase like Robal, like he's leader of Anime Alliance, and he likes to showcase a lot of the games that like are in development.
Coming out.
Yeah, and he like even like you can see that like because of this, like he doesn't go up to games and ask for stuff. He goes up to games for the sake of the sake of new anime games, so that they could be like exposed to new people. And like, I know it's like Story, you've gotten like YouTubers that said you're good, and then you've also experienced that like Story that you have like YouTubers coming up to you for roles and crap and threatening the hell out of you, and this is the reason, one of the main reasons why podcast is because like we've seen some stuff in your community, which is ninja arts, right? And shoot, that is really serious, right? Stories on his mic now, yay.
Okay, Story's here now, so
yeah, basically I play the game. I've had a situation where someone offered to donate for the game. In order for me to get the donation, I needed somebody demoted for a role, and I wasn't having it. So basically, they turned the donation into a bribery, and then they tried to question me on how professional I was because I didn't take it. To be honest, some YouTubers just feel entitled to things just because they make videos on your game. but at the end of the day, they get paid off the videos that they are making off of our games, and we're not paying them at all. So there have been anything from us.
For developers,
Yeah.
it's like a lot more than of a passion, right? Developers don't have to make games. They make games because they want to make it. Like they're not obligated to give it to the community. If they decide to make it like a game they want to develop, they can close off the community just like NO2 or something, right? They like Story didn't want to deal with a lot of people who are being toxic, so we can kick them. I mean, like not Story. Snake World, right? He locked out a lot of people so that like he didn't have to deal with a lot of people, and he could kick out whenever he wants.
And one other thing, when like the YouTubers come into your community, and this is only some, most of them are pretty chill, but some of them they feel like they have power. Like they feel like when they join the Discord, they can easily try get a role with just asking the game creators.
Yeah.
And to be honest, they don't act like normal players in the community. They think they don't have to earn it like everybody.
They feel like they have god status, and they're allowed to break some rules. Like even if we set up some rules in the Discord, then basically we have things that happen just out of nowhere. Like you have some drama, and it's like, oh, okay, you need me in your game. You need me to do everything that you want, like in your game, like to pretty much look at your, you know. But we know it may seem biased, but like we're talking from a developer standpoint. You don't have to agree with us at all.
Yeah. Also, by the way, the YouTubers we are talking about, we're not trying to send hate towards them. It's our respective opinions. And actually, if they could like, and we're gonna reveal the YouTubers later, but like, don't send hate. We just want to kind of like. But we just like don't want to send hate to like the YouTubers we're talking about specifically involved in these actions, and we kind of want them to like understand what we're trying to say or what I'm trying to say, like, and like kind of take from that and kind of learn from the experience. Like, I understand you're a YouTuber and you want to make the videos on the content, and I respect what you do, like trying to make videos, but you just gotta like earn it like everybody else, and like it's hard to explain because
it's hard
in a way like
it's hard to like change some things. It's hard to change some things because because there's a lot of other developers who decide that they deserve this stuff because they're a YouTuber, because they're sweet. Some of their like stuff, like what the YouTubers say get to them, and they can't handle what they say, right?
Like the only thing that makes you like a bit special, I guess, you just get like maybe a YouTuber role in a Discord, but like everything like and we talk about Naruto RPG for a second, the Beyond story mode. Like I don't want to send hate, but I just want to like talk about it. Like the Caribous, right? Like, I used to like know them back in like NSOA days, like the old type of community type games they used to make. And here's the thing, it's not like I think the YouTubers shouldn't get a chance to become the Kages in Naruto RPG, but I feel like it was just picked just because they are YouTubers, and like just because you're a YouTuber, right? I don't know. It's just not the YouTubers' fault, by the way, guys. It's more like just how Beyond's kind of doing what they're doing. They ship skills and think they know like how to become a Kage. It's how people who like the Beyond, who has been fans for years over time, and probably have a decent maturity level, especially if they're around the age of 14 or above, that would love to have the chance to become a Kage, if you know what I'm on about. Like NSOA back in the days, they used to pick Kages and clan leaders and such based on skills and leadership, but now they're making another community Naruto game, but instead of this time picking people who are skilled or have very high leadership. And I'm not saying the YouTubers have high leadership, but it's obviously biased towards the YouTubers.
It doesn't give the community a chance. It's more of giving like YouTubers a chance. So like a YouTuber can just easily can drag someone out of their that's outside of the community getting a job at YouTuber outside of the community because they make videos. And instead of having like the community that's been loyal to you for so long, you have just YouTubers playing. And
that is actually very true. And like it's just like it's a community game is for like people around in the community to get a fair chance, right? But like you're getting like all these YouTubers that it's not the YouTubers that are just getting Kages, right? There's like YouTubers who are getting roles like Obito, Madara, the high end roles in RPG, and like it doesn't give the community the chance they want. Like people who have been fans, people because Haribo's fans are loyal to them. Try and like go, like give them a chance in general. You know, like it's not fair to the community. It's just bias, like pure bias.
And it's like if they're not like a certain role, then like if they want a role and they don't have a certain role, they'll just walk on you. And
okay, Robo said false block ops tournaments. Yeah, I'm not saying like like Robo. I know what you're on about, right? And I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing the information with us. But we're talking about like the Kages, for example. And I'm not saying it's the YouTuber's fault. Like Robo's not your fault, but like there are people who I think who potentially could do a really good job as Kage that have sticked with the Caribos games since ages ago. You know what I mean? It's towards of leadership. Sage, I'll read your DMs in a second, but
okay.
It's like it's not giving everyone the equal chance of becoming a leader, like becoming a Kage. Like becoming a Kage is like not a joke. Like in a Naruto game, like that's the highest role you can get. Like that's the most respected, the role that involves the highest leadership.
But like,
listen, if you think the Hokage, right, of the Naruto RPG, he's a YouTuber, yes, but he's been with the Caribos community for many years now, and I'm talking about back in NSOA days. And if Caribos truly does care about the community, they would like out of restrict like people from entering it if they want to, or like try to limit the numbers as much as possible for people to get it in, but give them like a equal chance.
Also,
like,
the more like also what I sometimes see a lot is that developers like after like they get really big, they tend to only pay attention to the YouTubers, but other than actual community. Like I get that there are some aspects like you can have with interacting with YouTubers. Like by some extent, you can have the YouTubers extend to your own community, in like as like more of their like your news courier or whatever. YouTubers do make good content. Like they make content for like on the game, but we're just for those who just like joined in recently, we're just talking about those who've just come in and threaten to have like you need me, and if you like in if you don't give me something, then I'm leaving, and you're not gonna have as much publicity as you want to.
Also about that, what StoryArt says, like I repeat what he said. There was a YouTuber, and I don't know if we're gonna say the name eventually or not, but there was this YouTuber who, and this is about the power play situation, and this YouTuber specifically offered, I don't know if you guys heard Story, but he offered Story 300k Robux, right? Like 300,000 Robux, which transfers to like almost $1,000 or something like that, to remove someone's role, saying that because of privacy, I guess. But that's like some of the parts where like the anime Roblox community needs to work out more. Like I respect people like Ivy Main Karma, Robol, and Sage 4, and Sage 4 to some extent, not I 100% agree with him, but to some extent, yes. But I do have some like issues with his channel per se, but I'm not calling it bad or anything. If you know what I mean. Like,
It's everyone has their own flaws, and they can't really control it. But like, I think the thing that interestingly encouraging it, like we're gonna talk about. I kind of want to talk about like direct us to the people, like the developers who actually encourage like some of the YouTubers to have like this feeling that they're like more powerful than like than other people in the community. and it's not everyone. Again, it's not everyone. We like keep saying that Roblox, you're very supportive of everyone in the anime community. You're doing a great job of like advertising us, right? It's like advertising games. Like you're a pretty great benefactor. You actually like support our games legitimately, without having to actually ask for something, right? But like like a lot of YouTubers, well, like two specifically, or like just a few specifically, just want to be YouTubers for the sake of getting stuff, and I've actually seen people say that they wanted to become a YouTuber because they'd get free stuff from games, and like I think that needs to be really discouraged, and also developers like always and sometimes encourage it when a YouTuber comes in and they're like, okay, you can get this content on, but like we need to get those type of developers who say that you gotta earn everything your way, and like even if you get something, right, you still gotta earn it.
Yeah. Also, I like I'll say this one YouTuber, Valka. Like Valka's content, even though it is what I love. Like I don't know why I'm just looking at Valka for a second, but I like his content. I don't know why I'm just saying this. Dude, like his content is like unique, and it's kind of the same what we're doing in this podcast, like giving opinions about certain topics and such that do involve with the Roblox anime community, and like his videos, even though like there are some rants, though those are respected, those are his opinions. It's kind of like telling people information and like kind of giving different perspectives of topics that what we're trying to do with this podcast, kind of thing. If you know what I mean.
Guys, so, if you already don't know one of the people who actually we're talking about, like if you want to, feel free to guess, and we can probably reveal later. I don't know. Like the specific one that's been pretty much harassing Story, because we want to bring him out, because it's not being fair to Story, because like Story's just here trying to run his community, and like he's already having a tough time developing a game with like so many people. Like he's in the spotlight right now, and there's so many people trying to like imitate his moves. Like some people even stealing his stuff. He keeps having to redo stuff, but then his community, like then there's like some people in the community who just start to go out like, hey, I need you to do this for me, and I'll pay you, and I'll rub your back, I'll pat your back, and I'll let you you let me puppet you, and I'll give you publicity.
All right, and another thing. Okay, Story gave us permission to say who it is, but didn't the YouTuber pay Story 300k to get Valka demoted or something? Wasn't it? Was it Valka? Story, was it Valka? He's not in the call. Well, he's in the call. Yeah, it was Valka. He's typing in the Discord StoryArt. So we'll say, I guess since StoryArt doesn't mind if we say the YouTuber, because it is about his situation in this game. It's the YouTuber known as TW Desi. I haven't watched him personally. I don't really watch a ton of Roblox YouTubers, but
personally, I don't know who he was. Who he was in the first place.
Yeah, and I'll say one thing. What he tried to do in my game, he tried to ask if Nagato was open. He said it was an Obito open. I said no. And says, why are you wasting my time saying no and all that? And he was bragging about his friend, who's a Roblox YouTuber who has almost 1 million subscribers, and bragging about how much money he makes. 60K a month? And it's not just to me. It was like to other people, like Story, just other people in general that I've talked to.
And the thing is, it made no sense that he was asking for Nagato, considering that Higoshi in the game is Pain, and Pain is Nagato. It legit makes no sense. In lore, it does not make sense, and he just wants it for the sake of it, and then he just doesn't support the game after that happens.
Yeah, there was some person in the MB3 community actually. I forgot his name now, but I know he has like Robux and all that shit, right? And like he offered me to 100k for a role, right? Like he wanted to pay for a role. 100k, and here's the thing, why is also Story denied thingy's request.
Also, donators are like the reason why donators are donators is because they pay developers so they can get better assets for the game, right? So like they can hire developers like to help them with stuff they normally can't do alone. But the reason why donators are because they pay out of their own support, rather pay out of like, give me content. I want content, like rather than other stuff.
Also, Nate, no clips just says got to show any like evidence.
Oh, you guys want screenshots?
I mean, it's in our DMs. I mean, I don't like leaking DMs, but I mean, if it like, do you honestly guys think we should like post evidence? Because
should I show it?
Just ask people in the live chat.
You guys wanna see it, or because like we
can, but it's not. We're not trying to send hate towards them. We're trying to like.
We're not trying to send much hate. We're
like,
trying to
like last thing you do. Like if you send hate to them, like you shouldn't do that. Like,
you know better. We're no better if we send hate towards them. We're just like saying our opinion on them as developers and like bringing this into the light on why our like developers' jobs are harder than they actually should be, and it's more of a passion. Like developing, I know it's a passion because like when you get into a game, I felt it. Like you get really hyped and like you're doing something that feels right to you because like you're making a game and your dreams are coming to life. Right?
Yeah.
Your imagination, like Roblox is supposed to be where your imagination comes to life, and that's actually the true like fun Roblox actually is. It's not like really playing, but it's more developing. But if people take advantage of you because you like to make games, then that takes all the energy out. So you guys want to see the screenshots?
Alright, yes. I posted the proof in like what? At least me and
I can just show it on. I can just show it as a source on screen if you want.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Okay,
but I mean, you never have to see the image clearly.
Yeah.
And story, I gotta send your evidence. Story left the call. Story, I gotta send your evidence things like about the 300K.
All right.
TWC.
Here is the first image, and we're gonna write it right here. Oh, it's a Katsuki a thing. Anyways.
Oh yeah,
can I apply for Nagato? Every other game I've donated or supported got a Nagato role, and this is where the encouraging like part comes in hand, where we say that it is encouraged, and it shouldn't be encouraged at all because developers are if developers are encouraging this behavior, then we want to say that like, if you want it to stop in like games, then you pretty much need it to stop. That's the thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You post in the next screenshot. So what?
Yeah, next screenshot. Okay, I need to download it.
No. We're showing more evidence. We have multiple screenshots. We're showing you an order of how it happened, basically. So this screenshot is nothing bad. He's just asking.
Yeah.
We go deeper into the DMs. Then you'll see. Show the second screenshot.
Okay, let me see.
This is an interesting one.
Okay, let me just.
Also, guys.
All right, next.
Yeah, send that one. You're posting it.
It takes me a while just to organize it all up in stream. Okay.
It should be still should be readable.
Just so like so you can see like right here, like he's just asking something, and if he's not supporting us, like he says, like okay, if I don't get anything out of it, you're wasting my time. And it's like more of a businessman thing. It's like something selfish, other than it's more something selfish than something actually legitimate.
Yeah.
It's not something for your.
We're just showing like how, if anything, we want Desi to learn like not to do this, because it's not with my community too. He's doing it with like StoryArt, trying to bribe him to demote someone for 300K Robux, and what he did with the 20 to 50K thing is it's not like it's like kind of a technique like if say if I was a broke Roblox developer, right? I didn't have any Robux, right? If I saw that, it would be more of like a strategic task for Desi to get a role. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I was like if I was a broke developer, couldn't pay my developers, that would get
developers like yeah, we do they do it out of a passion. Like Higoshi hardly does this for money. I know him like as personally. He just loves making games. Like he doesn't have to do this at all. Like, and if he stops enjoying it, he'll just stop.
Yeah, like yeah, that's how I work really. And then Desi afterwards, he always brings. This has happened to multiple people, by the way. He brings up a YouTuber called Crypto 9095,
I'll
and
bring it up now.
he starts to okay, show like the screenshot where he says he makes like 6K, like he starts basically what's MB4? No, but he starts to say like a bribe, like another kind of bribe technique, like saying his friend makes $60,000 a month off Roblox YouTubing thing, and he was basically like if I give him a Susanoo or something to this YouTuber, he would promote my games or give me a million Robux just like that. And
that's not like it. It's even against the TOS. Developer can't actually do that. Like you can't do something for a real world promotion. You can't give in-game stuff for real world currencies and stuff. It's just Roblox. Like it's just Roblox. It's a game that people are allowed to create their stuff on, but yet YouTubers are not allowing, like, they're restricting on what they can do, restricting on like the community's power and all this stuff.
Oh wait, show these screenshots too.
Hammett wants to join the call. Should he?
Also Sage wants to join the call, but he's saying that the stream is biased, but I told him it's just opinion stuff.
But yes, I know Hammett has developed and has some experience.
Yeah, I guess if Hammett wants to join, I guess we can allow him. Just
guys think that Hammett should join? Yeah.
Yeah, but here's it's like because especially when it comes to community games, like that's like if it was a public Naruto game, like Beyond, like if YouTube asks, can I showcase something? We like that's fine, you know what I mean? If you want, like you can ask if you want to showcase something, but this is like meant to be a community type game, and it should be like fair for everybody, you know what I mean? Like just because you're a YouTuber, or just because you have money or Robux or whatever, that doesn't mean you're gonna get a role per se. You gotta earn it just like everybody else in the community does. Like you don't have super privilege. You can ask for a role nicely, and if I could say yes or no, I don't know. It depends on the situation, but don't try to like make money bribes or like trying to like manipulate in a way where
wanting something isn't bad. Like in MB3, like Ninja Block 3, there's always someone who wants a certain role from us, but what we always say to them is that they like you have to earn it, and like they understand. And it's like, how can we earn it? And it's like, okay, if you stay active in chat and start to become part of a community, then if we notice that, we'll roll you. And it actually works because
like legitimately, like the people in the MB3 chat, at least in my community, if they type be active in the chat, whatever, they will and try to go for a role, they would eventually get that role or get tester or such on.
Yeah, and like, we're never expected to have this great of a community just arise from being active, all this stuff. It's because like there's actually a family inside the community. That's like there's always people in like VC also, playing games together.
People saying it's one-sided. We're not hating them. We just it's our opinions. That's what a podcast is. It's like multiple people. But he's currently like just muted his mic or whatever. But here's the thing. It's not wrong to ask for a role. We're not saying that's wrong, right? But when it comes to a point saying, oh, if I say to like a role is full, but then like CW Desi, for example, starts saying, oh, we're not going to donate 20 to 50k to a dev that wastes my time, and starts bragging about how much his friends make money, right? That's not like, I did not ask for that. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you want to roll, get it legit. Like, just don't bring your money shit into the conversation. Like, I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how much Robux you have. I don't need it. I don't want it. You know, on things legit. You know, if a YouTuber asks or anyone asks me, I will politely say yes or no if I think you deserve it or not. But there's a difference between asking for a role and like kinda involving into the scenario to kind of like bribe the situation, like bribe a role. You know what I mean?
Okay, so let's get this more neutral ground. Because we also said that YouTubers aren't evil, right? Like, a lot of them are just.
Oh no,
you're like one of the greatest.
Yeah, we're not talking about all the
also,
YouTubers.
Okay, so we're not trying to. Because they're not trying
to
like.
No, it's not all the YouTubers. I've said this at the start of the stream. This is some YouTubers. These are like the very few, and it doesn't matter if they're YouTuber or not. If they were a regular player, I would still say the same thing, right?
Main, like you're one of like the really nice ones, okay?
Like, yeah, like if you're not, like, we're not trying to start beef, or we're not trying to get hate to you. This is our opinion, and to be honest, if you like, you shouldn't. If I was a lower developer, right, and I didn't have Roblox or anything, this would be like kind of like you shouldn't offer money or whatever. If I say the role is not open, right, I simply say the role's not open, right? But you don't need to bring your money into this or try to like bribe like a way into a role. Just ask nicely.
If you want something, like you'll just be like, you can just get it like anyone else. But like, seriously, like,
and honestly, like we're not sending hate. Like honestly, if anything, I want you, or we want you to learn from like this shit, right? Like, you ain't gotta like have like fucking bad reputation or whatever. We want you to like realize that. Like, here's the thing, because I'm a game developer, right? And honestly, I don't mind people asking for roles. I'll simply say yes or no nicely. But you, just because you have money doesn't mean you have to like kind of like say, oh, I won't donate 20 to 50k, or like, my friend makes so much money, you should give me a role or respect. Like,
this is just something that like we game developers, again, just do it for a hobby. It's, if you want like take advantage of it, then it's not good, because it's something, if they don't feel like they're safe developing a game, then they can just close it off. They can just leave.
This is just a general talk, and honestly, to be honest, I say whatever I want because I'm not afraid to say my opinion.
And heck, not only like, not okay, let's be honest here, it's not just YouTubers, it's just like
it's like people in general, but we put YouTubers because this is about a situation about mainly about one YouTuber, including in two Naruto communities, about a situation. Like, don't offer someone 300,000 Robux to remove someone as a role. That's just going too far. Like, just because they have a role doesn't mean you can just pay to remove it. They don't think you're that special. You do not have any authority to even offer that.
People are not entitled to anything.
It's not that issues. It's just like you shouldn't do it. Like, and this is just in general to people as well. Like if someone like another game developer offers me, hey, Higoshi, can I roll for 100k Robux? I would say no, because you should earn it just like everybody else. It goes to everybody. It's not just the YouTubers, even though the title does say YouTubers, because we are talking about YouTubers. YouTubers.
By the way, if you weren't here earlier, it's because Story spoke his mind about this too, and like he always told us how frustrated he was about like trying to run a community that always thinks they're entitled to something. Even there's some donators, like it's just people who think they're entitled just because they contribute something. That's the more accurate thing to say, because I know, like, in the past, as the community manager for MV3, I know there's like donators who paid to get tester, because like we needed a way to, like, for people like to like know that if they're gonna like be generous and like actually like pay because they support the game and not like for any like other intentions, they get tester. But like the fact that we can remove their tester even if they do anything bad, because I know I removed this one person because he said he could break as many rules as he wants as a tester, as a donator tester, and get away with it because he for the heck of it he has.
Yeah.
You know, he paid for it, and like it's like if you pay for me, and if you remove it, you're scamming. You're not like, even Story addressed this in the announcements, that you're not entitled to anything if you're A, famous, B, pay, or anything. We're trying to make a game.
What TW is saying is that if he's offering money, it helps both sides. Well, you offered to pay someone you offered 300k to remove somebody else's role. That doesn't benefit the other person in the community. Like, yeah, sure, you can like say nicely, can I pay for a role? But like, here's the thing, this annoys me, and it generally does. Just because you don't like somebody, don't pay a game credit to remove their role or whatever. Just because you have money, like that doesn't benefit any. Like that makes the creator look bad if they accept 300k to remove somebody else's role in their own community. You know, like
yeah. All right.
Like, let's get that straight. Like here's the thing, because not every day normal people are just normal people are just gonna offer 300k to remove somebody's role. Like that's where the point where you're just trying to like get somebody's role taken away just because of personal opinions or personal problems with them.
It's like Hillary Clinton.
And the game creator didn't accept it. He denies it. But the problem is to even offer that. Like, why would you offer that?
Okay, Hammett, you want to say something or? Ham? Ham?
Can I say something?
Ham?
Oh, let Rudokai say something.
Rudokai.
He's just some.
So, I've been listening to this whole thing, but still, I kind of disagree on some points you've been saying.
Yeah. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're not right completely.
Okay. Yeah,
like,
we're not right, but like, reason why Rudokai here is because he's neutral. And
yeah,
it's good to have some neutral ground. So that's why we don't want to be one-sided. So because honestly we're just speaking our mind.
Sage, I will probably add you to the call like in a bit to give your side of the story. I don't mind give your side of the story. It's not like I'm fully disagreeing with you. Give your side in a bit, but let Rudokai talk first, then we'll.
Yeah. Basically, I don't see a problem in offering money to get a role.
Okay, if you offer it nicely,
but the creator doesn't want money, he's not going to accept it.
But do you think it's right for do you think it's right for a YouTuber to pay a game credit 300k to get somebody else's role in the community removed?
That part I do not understand.
And here's the thing,
because I do not want that.
No, I don't think that's debatable.
It's not
that's
fair.
just bad bribery.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to join this debate, just DM me and I'll add you in a bit. Give your side. Like I'm not saying that. I just want to.
We're not biased or anything. And then us after like we talk about this entire thing, I want to kind of move to the topic of like
this is just a one-time topic. We're not going to talk about it.
I want to move the topic a bit, shift it over to basically developers versus developers in like how it separates like anime community. It's really weird.
But here's the thing, I understand nothing's wrong with offering money, right? But you can offer nicely, right? Like say, oh, can I pay for a role, right? But then when you start to like
be obnoxious about it,
stop being obnoxious, saying, oh, you're wasting my time. Oh, my friend makes, and randomly brings somebody else into the conversation, right? Saying they make $60,000 per month. Like, just ask nicely, can I pay for a role? And I'll say no, right?
I agree with that.
We're not trying to hate. We're just trying to like say that, like, because it's easier to speak our mind if we're just letting ourselves be free, like speak our mind freely. Because there's some things that we don't want to offend, but like we don't want to promote like hate on you. We don't have anything against you. After like, because we just feel like there needs to be some changes to the like anime community in general, and everyone knows that the anime community is flawed, and we just want to address like go as many bases as possible.
Also
I want to say, I don't think anyone disagrees with you guys on you guys talking about what Desi doing and bribery is bad. But
Mhm.
at the beginning, it did kind of sound like you guys, like paying for a role would be bad. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think-
yeah. That's my bad. Okay, I didn't mean to attend it like that. If you look, if somebody respectfully asks me nicely, right? Hey, can I pay for a role, right? I'll just say no. But when it comes to the point afterwards, you start being obnoxious and start bringing other
Yeah,
people
yeah, yeah, that's bad.
money.
And then the only other thing. I
Then
disagree
we
on
get
was,
mad. Then because like
Yeah, because then you're just kind of like, just like that's just a bit too
yeah,
far.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially to even bribe a creator to remove somebody else's role in the community, that's also too far. You know what I mean?
it's
You
more
could-
of like it's more like how you treat the situation. That like it's okay to be like curious about something, right? To ask about something, but if it's just a weird time to tone where we think it's something that you're being obnoxious about,
also,
and like trying to like we get it's like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, and you have this golden ticket here, right? And then there's like so many people trying to like pay for the golden ticket, but the reason like for something to be valuable, it's also it's gonna damage the developers either way.
yeah. And
it's-
here's the thing. Okay. Wait. Hold on.
It's-
I mean,
it's-
I agree.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me read. I'll read comments. I agree entitled to the issue. Asking is no problem. Saying what you should have because your status is a problem. Here's the thing. Look, yeah. Ask like here's the thing. Wait. You want to reply on that one, Nate? What it means?
Wait, I
Like, I
forgot
kind of understand
what
what
I
you're
was
saying,
gonna
but then
say, but it
He's
was
agreeing
like
to your points, basically.
something.
Okay.
It was like it's something if it's either way if you feel like entitled to something, it's gonna look bad on the developer either way because the system has been rigged in such a way where no matter how you put it, the developers like pretty much like put on a lot of stress. It's sure it is a duty as one of the developers and why we have community managers like me for
Also,
Higoshi, right?
here's the thing.
Um, but like we just we're mainly complaining because we want our jobs to be just a bit easier. We're not like
And here's the thing, right? And if people are saying we should not address this issue, if no one's gonna address this issue, who's gonna? Like we have to talk about certain subjects about things, and like I don't want Desi to get hate. I want Desi to like kind of understand the situation. Like next time, if he's gonna do stuff with a game creator,
Yeah,
he can offer nicely. He can offer nicely. Can I pay for a role? That's fine, completely fine. But like next time, don't go into like
we
your
want
other friends making $60,000 and start saying you want to donate 220 to 50K out of nowhere. You know?
we want
like-
to like people to know like our side because sometimes we're just like there's some people like who will talk publicly about this, and because
There are some game creators, and here's the thing: there are some great game creators that may even be afraid to even talk about the subject. That I'm not saying I was kind of nervous to even talk about the subject at all because like, what happen if this backlashes? You know, look after the combat I was done asking for. I said Desi, but I know like here's the thing, Desi, I understand and I respect what you know, but like there was no need. Like two things. This is about two situations: my DMs and what you tried to drop, like. When you try to pay StoryArt to get somebody else's rank removed. So we'll talk about the DMs first, then we'll talk about the second part, then we'll talk about something else afterwards, right? Then
it gives us more of like a conflict whether
Yeah,
we
because-
should do it or not.
here's the thing. Let me understand this. My game was involved, and like you can ask nicely to pay for a role. I've said this multiple times. I don't mind, but did you have to bring up your friend making 60,000 a month? Like, what is that like? Like you say, oh, can you give my friend a thing because he makes 60,000 a month, or something like that, or like saying, oh, I'm not going to donate 20 to 50K. You know, like just ask nicely, and if I say no, just name this over. You know, you don't have to go on to like a kind of paragraph kind of thing, like showing how your friend makes a bunch of money.
But like the purpose of a game, like for us, we don't want YouTubers to promote it. We want them to actually genuinely enjoy it. It shouldn't be. We don't want it to be like a task for YouTubers. We don't want it to be like some sort of like we're holding them to like promote the game. We want them to we want them to say, oh, I actually like this game. I genuinely like it, and I will play it in my free time.
Let's quickly talk about the second situation. Leslie, I know you don't want to bring it publicly, but do you honestly think, because you said this, right? Do you I'm not being rude. I'm not trying to come off as rude, but in your honest opinion, do you think it was okay to you to offer somebody 300,000 Robux to remove somebody else's role within the community? Like, just type in the chat if you think that was reasonable. Because I don't think that's reasonable at all, and you shouldn't even be offering that. Like, yeah, say you'll get your chance. Don't worry, you'll be in it. Let's talk about this. But Desi, do you think you were in the right when you offered? Also, I'm stuck. Okay, it doesn't matter how long ago it was because it could happen in the future. Like, if I murder somebody 10 days, like a few months ago, you say I won't do it again, you know? And let's say if I got away with it, say you won't do it again, you could do it again. That's the point we're trying to get. Like, you shouldn't do that again. But like, but you didn't answer my question. But do you honestly think offering 300k Robux to a game creator to remove somebody else's role is justified?
A game creator runs based on their community and how they are inspired off.
Here's the thing: the game creator is going to get a bit pissed about the situation because that's just kind of fucked up. Like, we want like the community of our people to like be fair. Like, say if a broke developer started getting famous, right? He would take that 300k probably. Like, in some scenarios they would, but there's some people who have respect and would not accept the 300k for something that is a stupid reason. Like, I would not accept the 300k because I want my community and my game, my people who play my game to have a fair chance. And I don't think offering 300k Robux is going to help. And especially if it's a broke developer who was getting started to make some famous attractions. If you offer that to him, he would accept it, but it wouldn't be entirely. His decision would be his fault, but you are at fault for offering that in the first place.
Okay, anyway, before I joined the call, you guys were talking about the Caribou thing, and you're talking about how, like, you didn't like how they made YouTubers there, like, the Kages and stuff.
And it's not that it's a bad thing necessarily. It's just, in my opinion, when they came from, like, we're talking about the original, like, game Nosa, right? Let's talk about the...
No. That was a long time ago. That was when they were in touch with their community and stuff. That's when they were a lot smaller. That's when they were, like, where you are now. Like, where you're in touch with your community. Your DMs are open and all that. Whereas, like, now... Look,
can you put your mic a bit lower? It's a bit lower.
Yeah, no, I'll increase and decrease you as necessary because I can use the volume.
Okay, anyway, what I was saying was, like, right now, they're on Twitter, like, they're barely in touch with the community. Like, you can't find them on Discord or anything. But,
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, like, who are they gonna make their Kages? You know what I mean? Like, I find it completely justifiable just to make YouTubers Kages.
Put your mic a bit down.
It's gonna.
Nate, dude, I don't know how to change it.
No, I'll turn it down. Don't worry.
Sorry if I'm.
We're not trying to send heat to you. Okay. We're just trying to make sure we're talking about conversation that does happen in the anime community. That happens with other people in general as well. Also, let's invite Valka to the VC.
Yeah, because he was. Okay.
Yeah, can someone have Valka? I don't have him.
I got it. No, Valka, what the heck? Okay, let me just find you.
Valka,
bring Valka's beautiful voice into this VC. We need him.
Yo, my mouth is getting dry. Honestly.
Yeah, that's why I got water.
Yeah, let me get water real quick.
But in a few minutes, I wanna really talk about developer versus developer.
Okay.
Are we gonna let Seiji in? Yes or no?
Developer versus developer is like another big issue where drama just starts for no reason between these two games, just for the sake of that thing looks similar to mine, even if it's the same anime. Like, of course it's gonna be the same thing. It's the same game. It's just based off the same content, and if you do it a certain style, like there's only so many limited ways you can go about things on Roblox. And if your way is similar to someone else's, they'll call you a copier or let's start some drama. It's just weird.
Okay.
That's developer versus developer. Like that's what I want to talk about. Like, and you guys see it often in a lot of stuff. So like we're just gonna go back to like entitled stuff right now.
Wait, is my voice normal now?
Change the title to just like anime developer talk, I guess.
Yeah, see, it's about you, yes, a bit. but it's about some other YouTubers or some other people.
Let's stop talking about Desi.
What we're trying to, okay, wait, real quick. I'll let you speak. Come in a second. What we're trying to kind of bring into this discussion thing is that we want people to be aware of like these situations happening, because they do happen, and it's not just of you; it's of other people too. Trust me, I know multiple people who have tried to do similar situations, but.
And they got banned.
You do, like, if someone sends hate to you, Desi, about this situation, we don't agree with that, right? We don't want to fucking send hate, but we want to talk about a situation, and without talking about a situation with context, when no one's gonna understand what's going on.
Okay.
Look, we're all doing this for views. I honestly could not care about my YouTube thing.
Yeah, we honestly don't care about YouTube. We just honestly...
I barely post. Like, this was just an idea we just came up with.
We just want to vent.
Haha.
Wait, no, Desi, no, listen, this pisses me off. I do not care. Do you see my channel? I do not post at all. I post like shit, fucking random videos. My content shit. And I don't.
We're not YouTubers. We honestly don't care. We're developers. We focus on our game more than anything.
Also, wait, Valka rejoin the call, but
like,
why do devs versus devs?
Yeah, let's do dev versus devs.
No, he said why.
Why devs versus devs?
Like in certain situations, like
no, it's
like
just really dumb situations, like really big drama, like that starts wars for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, and I'll be for real. I've been in some dumb dev situations.
Yes, and like you'll never know it's dumb until you like literally start something huge in the anime dev community, and all of a sudden there's a sudden divide. Like that includes everyone in the community on what their opinion is, and it'll either begin or it'll either like end someone's career, or like just like everyone will forget about it. But mostly it will end someone's career for no absolute reason.
Also, okay, and also with devs stealing other people's ideas with devs, yeah, that happens all the time. Trust me, that happens with a lot of devs community, and I've been a fault of that myself. That's what I'm kind of trying to change.
Inspiration isn't a bad thing. Like we get the most prominent example is NO2 copies. Like NO1 and NO2 copies. Yeah, they're a good game. Why everyone is inspired off it is because they revolutionized something. But eventually, you'll start to realize you need to be a bit more original. But like being inspired of something isn't a bad thing. But like the fact that like another dev, just because they were slightly inspired of something, they get so offended. They will literally.
Also, Desi, we just kind of because we might do like other fucking live streams later on about different topics, right?
We're just talking about what's wrong with the anime.
About this topic, then we're gonna move on to the next topic. We're not gonna bring this topic again. It's just like a general thing. And I'm glad you've entered the chat. I'm glad you're trying to give your side of the story. And I understand that.
We really do appreciate your side.
Because the dev versus dev stuff, yeah, this involves like okay, because the anime, like, this is just devs in general. Like, devs just fight devs for stupid reasons, and I've been a part of this too.
Yes.
Like this goes to me too. I'm criticizing myself for doing some dumb shit. But the reason why I want to do dev versus dev shit, or like podcasts about the situation.
Hi guys.
We want to talk about what's wrong with the anime.
Talk about situation.
Yo, what's up?
Okay, Valka, what was...
Seiji wants to talk about some of the stuff before you switch.
Wait, what do you want to talk about, Seiji?
Seiji? I don't have Seiji in the call, so like if you can, because I don't have him on my friends list.
I can add him, but I don't know what he's going to say. Probably.
Yeah, but I kind of get what Des is talking about. Like right now, what you and Nate are talking about is really, really vague.
Yeah.
So if someone doesn't know what situation you're talking about, you're just talking basically.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Because, okay, like what we did with Desi thing, right? We had to give some context of like a situation that had happened. And we're just talking about generalization, but we have to give context to everything. If we don't give context or examples of anything, you guys are going to be fucking confused what we're on about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you have to give backgrounds, like, and show people what happens.
Well, everyone's talking about Valka's voice, but he only said like one word.
Sorry, back.
Yeah, you're all getting wet over Valka's voice. He said one word.
What about my voice, guys?
Valka's voice.
Honestly, like,
Valka should do voiceovers for everyone's game.
I actually like. Let's talk about voices for a second. I hate my voice.
Nate, you kind of sound like a robot. I don't know if it's your mic or what, but you sound like a robot.
I sound like a kid. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, Valko, did you want to say anything about any situation, or was just
Like in general, honestly.
Like, in general, like whatever, like I mean, like, maybe related to what we're talking about, all the about the dev versus dev stuff, or the YouTuber thing, whatever.
Well, you
Does
see,
it-
I came from
It
both
doesn't.
worlds.
Okay, I'm gonna quote Hashirama, right? In the anime community, it doesn't matter what the era, there will always be conflict, and that's
Yeah.
the problem. Like,
Yeah.
the
Okay.
problem is there's never been such a thing as a peaceful anime community. Like, there's
It
never
won't
like
exist. That's
all
the
the other
problem.
communities. Like, yes,
Even if
there.
we,
Roblox has conflicts between like, some games sometimes, but for the most part, like, I don't get why a lot of anime developers are so like gnarly with each other, even if they're friends. It's
It's
just
because
thing
everyone's
is-
trying to make a game, and it's like
yeah, and it's like this. If it's the same anime, then they consider each other competition. But,
yeah,
like,
it's like they'll spend 5 hours making a Naruto chakra cloak, and then they'll post on Discord tomorrow. They see you posted that, and they'll be like, "Yo, you copied me."
yeah,
And
and even if it's the same, based off the same like anime too. And I don't get why.
Bro, every
Like, if you're the
Naruto game-
fan of the same anime, I don't get why two developers can't get along because they both have the passion for the same anime.
Oh wait, are we gonna do dev versus dev later, or you guys want to just talk about it now and get rid of the YouTube stuff? Like,
guys, what about my voice? I want him to get wet over my voice.
Ham, someone
be
get
honest,
wet over Ham's voice, please. Please.
Ham has the
Okay.
best voice. I'm the best.
Yeah.
Stefan wants to join the VC, dude.
Stefan?
I mean, like, we got. Yeah, like you can ask Stefan.
Oh,
But
yeah,
let's-
If I want to be honest about the whole YouTuber thing,
Stefan knows what
Wait, so
dev
are we-
versus dev is. He
So
definitely.
are we done with the YouTuber topic thing?
But
or-
I need to add Steph. Where's Steph? Frick.
Wait, so are we done talking about the YouTuber thing?
I think so. Like, Seiji wants to be added still.
Yeah, but I don't know what Seiji's gonna say. What can he say?
Seiji, if
Seiji,
you
what you
join,
gonna
if
say,
you
man?
join, just don't start cursing.
Okay,
and
Seiji,
don't scream.
We'll add you, but at least like, at least be
So you
respectful.
just come in and sing All Star and then leave.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sing Smash Mouth.
let's rest the chance, dude. Okay. Oh god. Okay.
Okay.
Nate just get just in case. If he does anything, but
No, don't
hopefully
worry.
he doesn't.
Yo,
You have
TW
to trust
Desi,
him. You have to trust him with his idol story. Don't worry.
what are you talking about? Like, which situation? Because the whole 300K thing was
Okay.
brought not out of context.
Okay.
Like,
Desi, if you know, if we get like, okay.
yeah,
So if you know
I'd
what you did
Seiji,
wrong, we
I'd
have
Seiji.
nothing wrong. We have, you know.
Hola!
Oh god, Sage. Okay.
Wait,
How's everybody doing today?
IB Main wants to join, guys. I
That's
think.
disgusting. Don't
Me?
add him. Don't add him.
One,
Bro, we
one,
all have
two,
echo, that's
four,
actually
five,
so
six,
big.
seven. There's 7 people.
Guys,
Somebody got
Don't
it.
add him. Anyway,
okay, Sage is in.
Okay, Sage, it's
anyways, I
talk.
have a few words.
Yeah.
But like mainly when you guys are talking about like YouTubers coming to your games and asking for stuff, like if you really don't want the attention, like you guys, for example, you seen Snake, bro. He literally made Dragon Ball Final Stand in the time span of what, 3 months, and nobody knew about it until it came out. Like only his community members or of course his developers knew about it. If you don't want the attention, don't announce it. Like don't announce it to everybody and say, "Oh yeah, we're making a game." Like don't make leaks. Like don't post leaks. People are gonna copy you no matter what, whether you like it or not. Just don't add. Don't make leaks.
I can't even hear Higoshi.
Whose mic is that? Whose mic is that? I want. Stop.
Somebody's echoing.
I can hear the mic.
Exactly.
Hamid.
It's Sage echoing.
I'm not
So
echoing.
it's not.
It's not me.
It's not.
Don't say my name.
It's
It's
not.
not me.
What the heck?
Also, guys, I changed my name to Ham the Doctor like 3 months ago, and you still call me Hamid.
Yeah.
What,
Okay.
what are you?
Listen, alright.
Should we just call
And
you Hammy
then
then?
On the way.
Just call me
I
Ham.
think
Okay.
it's Ham.
The thing is,
Ham.
the whole situation with the YouTubers asking for roles. I mean,
Here's
like
the-
I kind of understand if maybe
Remove IB main.
yo chill.
Think
Like
about
I
it.
kind of understand if they might want to have some
Perks, yeah.
specs or something in game to like show it off,
Ham your mic.
but then it doesn't feel as fair
What's wrong
like
with my
to
mic?
the actual
I can
community.
hear echo.
Dude, somebody's mic is so annoying.
Hamid, me and Mike, when someone's talking, like, I can hear the echo.
Make it push the
I'm in a room by myself. My mic is my laptop.
Wait,
You
just
know
make
that's probably what
Okay. But wait, Sage. I was-
Okay, wait, I'll turn my volume down. Let's see.
me
Sage, I
finish.
was wanting to find something. The difference between a Naruto game and Final Stand is if Final Stand doesn't involve any roles. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like you can ask a game critic, right? Can I pay for a role? But then be respectful about it and say, okay, yeah, if I can't, it's fine. you can ask a game creator, can you give me this? I can show this on a YouTube video. That is completely fine. You know what I'm talking about. But when it comes to like, and you can't really compare Final Stand with like Ninja Arts or NB3. Or
I mean, they're different animes, but they're anime games. They're a part of the anime community.
Anime. It's the like how it works. Like Final Stand, you can't get a role. There's no roles. At least I'm not aware of.
Oh, okay. You're talking about community games.
Because here's the thing.
Oh, okay.
And we don't like honestly like it's like.
I mean, if you want to wait,
like
my bad for interrupting. Continue, my bad.
I'm sorry. Sorry. And I'll let you talk after this. I'm sorry if I interrupted you. I did, but like especially with the 300k thing, like that's like the point where it goes too far. Like, and I hope you can agree with me. Like,
I think everyone agrees with you. I don't think we need to keep
I know, but what we're saying is we don't want that to happen. Like, we want to like talk about it, but not happen in the future. And I'll stop talking about it. But like, you can't really compare like a game like Final Stand and like that does not.
Well,
have
if you want to compare games, try for example NO2.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a closed community game. Snake chose all of his friends. He chose people he wanted to choose. Like even I even like the same thing with Snake. Me and Snake always joke around. People know I'm a troll. I literally went to Snake's DM. I was like, I'll pay you $1 million USD for a role.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. I'm not saying what Desi did. I don't know if he was joking or not, but I'm just saying like we joke around with it.
Honestly, you can offer. But like when you offer and someone says no, you should respectfully say, okay, that's fine. You know what I mean? But even if it's a joke, you're like, if I know you well enough, you can joke around. Like
we get
okay. That's true.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I have no idea what you're talking about right now. I have no idea what your point is.
I feel like everyone.
If you're gonna do that, then if it's gonna be a joke, wait, what am I trying to say?
Someone brought weed.
Nah, I know what I'm trying to say. I'm just getting what's it called? What's the word? I'm just getting anxiety right now.
Anyway, I don't think there's anything wrong with a YouTuber that has like followers and subscribers saying to you, if you give me a role, like I'll make a few videos on your game. Like, see, there's lots of games and it gives them an incentive to play, and then you also benefit from them playing, from kids watching their videos. So it's a win-win.
The thing is, like, it depends on the type of game. Like Garibros, for example, right? You can't blame them. There's no community right now, right? So you're gonna need somebody who has power, quote unquote, like in the community. People know who this is. They'll actually follow them. Imagine if you just threw the role out to some random dude. Do you think anyone's actually gonna follow them? Like, it doesn't make sense.
In a way, I understand like YouTubers, like they have like a kind of a fan base, and would they have like the leadership quality, like they have a fan base, but the fan base don't listen to them, right? But it depends on the type of game, you know. Like, say, because in my game, right, I want everyone to have an equal chance and people to
your game is different.
Equally. And I've stated this many times.
You got a community that's different. Like, everyone deserves.
I understand. Yeah, there's some game creators that don't have a community and would want that. Yeah.
Hey guys, look at chat.
Let me see. Also, wait, I've been meaning to say anything.
I was just letting y'all talk. I ain't trying to interrupt nobody. Cause
so what was the point of you joining?
Wait, hold on.
I said I didn't say I didn't want to talk. I said I didn't want to interrupt.
We're not saying we're like,
you have to interrupt if you want to talk in here.
We're not just saying developers aren't in the wrong, but like we as like everyone has their own. In my opinion, like everyone has their own wrongs in every single opinion, right? And everyone has some rights. So there's some good sides and bad sides. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
TW. The thing is, I don't think it's necessarily toxic of me to kill you once, just once, by the way, in a game that's open to all these testers, right? I didn't know you were a YouTuber at the time, so I came up to you. You were at a boss, fighting it very slowly. I killed you because you were taking too much time, and I killed the boss, of course, because I'm trying to get that EXP. And the fact that you were going to hold that to your heart, like months later, and pay 300k to get me removed from a role because you thought I have like some personal issue with you. I don't have any problems with you at all. It's just you just shouldn't do that. That's stupid.
I mean, I can speak on this part. Like, I know you guys pay attention to the ninja situation at all.
About
the stream sniping thing. It's like every game I go into, I am going to be targeted. I am going to be targeted. It makes you think, like, you're not trying to get, like, think like you're not trying to think the world center around you, but at times like people target you. So even if somebody's not targeting you, you feel that way because you think everybody's always doing it. So it's sometimes hard to decipher what situation are people just following me around killing me, or was he just killing me because he just felt like killing everybody in the server. You know, it's hard to decipher that.
That's true because I remember like
it's also like I know there's people who said like I fought and killed this dude, and it was like it's a great interaction for them. But like it's not necessarily like they need to hate you or something. But like
I forgot my argument.
But I get that it will be annoying for the YouTubers. So like I think developers could implement like an idea that would protect I guess like not to encourage like any like privileges or like entitlement, but like there could be like a system in place where like no one like just it's discouraged just to like target this one player just because like just because they're a YouTuber, but like more of like this YouTuber like should be like respected if they're trying to make a video, right?
It's impossible. The only way they can do that is private servers.
Yeah, I disagree with that. Yeah, private server is the only way. There never should be a role. Yeah, it's something implemented where I should have ultimate protection. Like trust me, it's annoying getting farmed, but you can't show that favor.
I can tell how that's a fucking annoying.
My only issue with shit, I forgot what I was about to say.
I just want to back it up a little bit before we go too far.
Have a squad protecting you.
Yeah, I mean, but back it up to what y'all just talking about the roles. I want to address something. Was saying about roles. One thing about the roles and what his issue is, he's a little upset, so he can't fully voice his opinion without being unbiased. But he had an issue with his role being taken away. My issue is if I talk to a developer, which I really don't do, but just for example, if I talk to a developer and we work something out,
guys, Robo wants to join.
Forget Robo, and I pay for a role. if we talk and I pay for a role, that role should be secured as mine. Not saying if I'm being toxic or something like that, obviously I'd be taking it. But my activity level or anything of that nature, whatever I pay for, I should now have. Whatever your game decisions is, if I pay for something, I should have that.
No, but it's
that was the issue with him. He paid for something and that was taken away.
Wait, who?
Correct.
Are you talking about TW Desi?
No, we're talking about.
I'm talking about Reaper.
Oh, Reaper.
Only thing about that situation is that
Reaper
situation is the devs changing that. That's my only issue with that. The devs changed in that situation, so the game is. But so it's hard to say if the community is still the same. That's why it's hard to donate to communities that aren't formed yet. Games that aren't out.
Podcasts are kind of fun.
That's why I always say.
Higoshi, TW wants to join.
No,
just let him.
No, I will just. Okay, wait, can I explain this? And I'll
and then Story immediately leaves.
Okay, well, let's
Story immediately just leaves the voice call.
Actual me, bro.
Okay, but let's talk about how the game.
No. Let's let Desi talk. I just want to hear.
Robo's right here, boys.
My water's running out.
Hey, Robo.
Go subscribe to Stage 4 YouTube.
Hey, no ear.
My ears. Good lord.
Wait. Let me talk real quick. Some game creators are at fault.
You go put your mic up.
I can't, bro. I'm not doing that. But
no, okay. I have this mic up on my side. People can hear him, anyways.
All right, let's talk real quick. If somebody, even a YouTuber, pays something to a game creator that they get, right? And if the game creator decides to take it away, something they pay for, that is fucked up. Don't get me wrong, that is completely fucked up by the game creator. You understand what I mean? But then we gotta like
terms and conditions, my friend.
Yeah, but then we gotta explain. Some people just say they donate, right? Yeah. But then they get a role and they say, "Oh, but I donated you this much."
Let me
in some situations, but if you pay for something that you want in the game and you get it, the game creator should give it to you and not take it away. I agree on that.
Yeah, but if they break a rule, like, and they think they're entitled to staying around because they donated.
So wait.
That's not fair.
Y'all confirmed that the game creator let somebody buy something and they took it back, right? In terms of Ruzum's situation.
This is a
Yeah.
I know, but let's say
like,
a game
so.
creator were to allow players to purchase things for Roblox, such as Tester.
Yeah.
Hey, Sage. shut up.
Meaning,
man, mute that.
Sage, you better stop that.
oh my god,
Someone kick Sage, please.
No, don't kick me.
with the logic.
Yo, real shit, yo. Let me just put this out there right there. I just
Let me
wanna
finish
apologize
talking.
to Malcolm Red, bro, because for real, dude, I thought you were like some toxic ass little kid, bro. I deal with
Waka
these-
is toxic. He's 12 years
daily,
old.
bro.
No, I'm kidding.
Sorry for me saying the SH word. Just drinking, doing my thing.
All right,
Anyway,
let me finish. Let me finish.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah,
listen.
I'm sorry for that, dude. And
Okay. I want to be quiet.
I don't know, man. It's really, I kind of did
Let's-
you dirty, to be honest.
It's
Let's-
man.
All right, let's let Robo talk
Nah,
then.
man, like I feel stupid as frick.
Let's
Okay, Robot wants to speak.
Let's say a game dev has a history of letting people.
Or is that it's just
Let's say a game dev has history of letting people purchase things for Robux, correct?
Yeah.
As seen through purchasing roles in games like King of Pirates. Okay, that has happened. That is confirmed that games do that. And in my view, Ninja Arts has done that with purchasing a specific role. I forgot what it was called. It's like that one black role or something like that.
You talking
But
about
basically,
clothes thing?
I don't even know, but people could purchase things in Ninja Arts in the past, like how Ruzon paid for, maybe access to his account, and he expected to be able to keep that.
Yo, everyone, can you let
If a dev lets people know that they can pay for things, and then if somebody DMs them expecting, oh, I can pay for this, so I'm going to see this happen. Desi DM'd him saying, oh, I have a history of paying for things, so let me pay for this. And then Story gets mad. It's Story's fault for not telling him initially that there's specific things he can buy and can't buy. It's not Desi's fault completely.
Yeah, but no, I totally see me buying someone's role removal that's screwed up, dude.
Hold on, but it should have been defined by the owner.
Hold on.
I was salty as hell.
Are we all forgetting that Sage 4 is releasing a One Piece game?
Such a loser.
Man, shut your...
Dude, shut up.
Wait.
This is why Salem has more subs than you.
Hold up!
My ears, please stop.
Alright, everyone, let me talk real quick.
Some of us got really good freaking headsets that's just ear rape, bro.
My ears are bleeding right now.
Also, okay, can we?
What I did, dude, was not acceptable at all, dude. I totally get that.
I respect that. I respect you acknowledge like what you did.
I can't apologize enough because it's just stupid. But the past convos that was brought up when I initially hit up Story, when I was like, "Hey, I got this YouTuber friend, like my brother, we can pay you, blah blah blah." That was my first impression to try to get him to take the bite. You get me? It was taken out of context. You get me?
Also, one thing with this, when I brought up our conversation, I don't mind that if you add like.
I actually looked at our convo today, dude. I don't know why. I looked at it before that stream.
Okay, but I understand. But here's the thing, right? If you told me, can I pay for a role or something like that, right? I can understand, and I respect that. Yeah, but I would say no, in my opinion. What I would say.
Guys, 6ix9ine charges are getting
what I did not understand.
I had a agreement
what I
like
did
that
not understand with the conversation, you could have just said no. Oh, that's all right, fine. But then you were talking about crypto and how he makes like 60K a year.
Because I can bring that boy into any game on Roblox, bro, and I can get you guys like I'm not saying I can get you front page, but I can get you guys funding like that if someone's really interested in your stuff. I'm not
the thing is, what we're trying to say is we.
Hold on. I'm gonna be serious for a second. Hold on. No, like no cap. Desi, hold on. I'm gonna be serious. What the Roblox? Stop it. Anyway.
I'm gonna be not front page, but look, bro, I can definitely what I was thinking. I can have someone who I know for a fact is blessed in life right now, and I can bless your guys' game. Naruto's life, bro.
This nigga's
I love Naruto games, bro, and I'm always
they can't see it. Like everyone on stream.
Are these the developers we have running our games?
What just happened?
I don't know.
No, but on a serious note though,
That was a
Desi, you're my man's and all, you know that. But like on a serious note, you need to stop always bringing crypto into the situation. Like, I mean, I get that
stopped
you
doing
admire
that
him.
months ago, though. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I realize
I'm a
that.
different person nowadays when this stuff is being brought up. Like, it's just like that's what I'm trying to get at.
I'm sorry if I still think that you did. That's my fault. I thought you did still. But like,
I don't think like that anymore, dude.
Yeah,
Like, I
that's
totally look
good.
at stuff
That is
differently.
good. Like that is good. But Hasten, when we tried to do this live stream, right? I really generally don't want you to get hate. You can believe me or not, but I generally don't want.
Remember, if people want to hate me, this is honestly it's how they feel.
Nobody's
I've
gonna
done
hate
stuff that was not right, dude. Like
Yeah,
it's
understand.
facts.
People make mistakes, but my intention for what I did was to get because I was gonna hope that you would watch it because the reason why I say that is because I want
Man, I had all the YouTubers spamming me up, bro, and I just really didn't give a crap about it. Then I finally tuned in.
I'm glad you're changing with like the crypto thing and all that. Like, I just want I kind of want to have like a positive change in a way, like how we can just and I'd like to hear.
Guys, don't worry, guys. I'm looking at Chuck now.
This isn't just about you, Desi. This is just about some people in general, just in the fucking Naruto. Oh my.
Sage, please.
Sage, bro.
He think he's swag out here, bro.
Sage doesn't lose.
Looks like he's shaving his beard.
Who's that? Was that Nate?
That was Sage.
Sage, you a nigga?
I'm Asian. I'm Asian. Okay.
Oh
Who's
god.
this, Sage?
Who is this?
No, Sage.
Demonetized.
Oh, okay, that's Sage.
Everyone must be so confused. What the fuck's going on in the live stream?
Yo, I'm confused too, bro. Like,
No.
I'll keep it real.
Bro, oh my
God. What's 9 plus 10?
Hey guys,
Who was that?
okay, guys. You want to talk about Dev versus Dev or no?
Bro, yeah.
I don't know.
It's the fact that
I don't see the.
If that happens, I'm just gonna have to dip out.
a lot of just dumb drama out of nowhere for some games.
I'll start talking about Dev, so I'm hopping out the chat because like.
Yeah, alright, but let me just say one thing. I hope, genuinely, I hope like you do good in the future and all that shit. Like,
yeah.
You try
Come on.
Let's talk about something else. This is getting boring, lads.
Alright,
But
before you kick me, I just want to
Sage, you say your last words.
stop being stupid.
We found secret Taiju 1,000 years of death!
Nah, but like, I hope you do good in the future.
So yo, why is Story not in this call?
He left when Desi joined.
He left.
Because
No, the thing is, Story.
I don't know why.
Story DM'd me.
Story's the person, like the person without a name.
The thing about Story is Story said that he didn't want it to get to this level. That's the thing. Like he was just he DM'd me. He was talking about. He was like, I wasn't trying to start any drama. I was just talking.
No.
If you're gonna publicly complain, you should expect.
No drama's personally started.
Yeah, that's just facts. If you're gonna, because a lot of these things were brought from his convos, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like the only reason, the only reason why I know about the situation is because of Story, but it's not Story. Like Story's just telling something, but he's not. I don't know.
He's not trying to start drama. None of us are.
No, but you do have to expect some drama to happen. Like it's not gonna be fucking everyone's a peaceful.
Oh, wait, by the way, everyone that's confused inside the chat, everyone was laughing because who was it? Was it Sage was opening his?
Oh
yeah.
His
and
camera.
they're just like this, and they're just like putting their hands on their
the
face and just
me as well.
rubbing
No
it.
one saw me because I was too fast.
That was like.
Oh yeah, no one saw you.
I'm pretty sure I saw you, bro.
Dabbing in DC. So like roll Desi and everyone was like just dabbing in DC.
Y'all forget that's on YouTube, right? Y'all gotta like.
It's not on YouTube. They can't see it.
Fuck, I'm getting.
You're gonna have ugly Sage's face up on that, bro.
I'm getting demonetized. Continues cursing.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Can we say
Bro, at
something?
least this wasn't like the stream with Soleil.
Oh yeah, demonetization is
that was
also an
nuts.
issue.
No. Fuck the demonetization right now. The EU Article 13. If that fucking passes, I'm done. With
No memes. No memes.
It's already passed. What are you talking about?
What?
It's already been passed.
Bro, it's actually so weird that Valve
It's
is
not
like
action, though.
freaking
No,
deep,
but-
dude.
Yeah, it's not an action. It's already
We
passed.
thought it was a kid.
No, but
Like,
Robo,
that's
it's still a decision for the UK because we're doing a research.
Everyone acts like it's gonna affect us way more than it actually will.
No, it will.
Should judge a book by its cover.
It's like
What's it gonna do?
neutrality.
Content creators can't make the content they enjoy.
In the fucking Europe country. If
Hugo, your mic is so low. Everything you say is just getting blurred out.
Oh god, Seiji said in chat, you guys inspired me to start a podcast. Now guess what the podcast is going to be about?
I'd like to listen to Seiji's podcast.
Welcome to Seiji's podcast. I'm gonna dab all day.
So you're like talking to yourself?
Let's talk about this real quick. Me and Seiji were in the call, and I was saying I'm gonna tweet out like this anime vote thing, right? And then you know what he tries to do at the same minute?
I just can't hear Hugo. Just can't hear him. He's talking, but I can't hear him.
So quiet.
He says he's like, bro.
I have this man at 200 volume and I can't hear him.
Oh fuck off.
That's tough, dog.
I'm demonetized.
Fuck.
Wait, Higoshi.
I got you at 100%.
Higoshi, go full British for 5 seconds.
Fuck. Oh, I fucking hate British slang so much. Okay, fine. Okay.
Guys, look in the Anime Alliance chat. They're kind of right. They're talking about how we're not talking about anything meaningful, to be honest.
Yeah, we are right now. Right now, we're just
for real. No, like,
guys, literally not even talking about anything.
Just leave the stream. Just leave.
No. Fuck you. Okay, we'll talk about some. Honestly, we might end the stream a bit soon.
Let's talk about some goosey.
Okay. But quickly, let's go over Dev versus Dev.
It's not as interesting without the beef, eh?
No. Now Dev versus Dev.
We're doing Dev versus Dev now, I guess. Yeah. Let's quickly go over that.
Oh man, what a big topic.
That's why originally I was like, "What is this all about, bro?" Like, what y'all trying to do?
We're complaining about the anime dev community, like in general.
They were talking about YouTubers and them getting free roles and stuff, but then everyone just backed down because they didn't want to make comments that people could take out of context. So everyone played it safe.
Yeah, but this is Dev versus Dev. Wait.
I just didn't speak for a minute.
Yeah, let TWC speak because everyone got out of control.
No, I'm good. I'm done speaking.
It's not Dev versus Dev unless we name drop. I want name drops, lads. Be cool. Okay.
Wait,
I got this.
I gotta go.
I got this.
I'll catch y'all later, bro. I can't be no
Builderman is gay.
Y'all good? Everything good? I hope
we're gonna get banned now, though. Dude, Valka, we're gonna get banned. What are you doing?
Wait, Desi.
My bad, dog.
Desi, are we good? Are we good? If you go see
me and you?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, shit.
Yeah,
you guys just want. I mean, I personally would have rather you guys took this to the DMs and hit me up. Yo, bro. Like, I have this issue with you guys, and like we did a voice call like this. The whole stream was kind of like out there, but it is what it is, man.
I think. I mean,
so.
It's more of like we're just addressing so many things just like in the stream. That's why.
Yeah, it's not like it's just we're done. Like
it's not like we're targeting. We're trying to target. We're talking about the entirety of the problem of the anime community in general on Roblox. It's
shit. Just accept it.
No. Don't get me wrong. I'm new to this community, bro. I've literally been on this for probably 6 months, so I don't even know.
And dude, look, you've seen how crap the community is, and we've been around the community for like over a year, and we know what the hell goes on in the community.
The thing is, the current anime community is either you steal or be stolen from. Like, that's pretty much all it is.
I've seen and I've heard stories of devs doing stuff like that, but I'm not gonna like entertain it. I'm not really gonna.
It's pretty much.
That's not my business, bro.
I feel like we should all just grow some balls, bro.
It's pretty much to the point where.
It's
pretty much to the point where if we know like for us, if we know a game's gonna be so much popular, then like the game you're making, right? There's gonna be a bunch of people who harass you over saying that this game's better. This game is gonna like you copied this idea off someone else.
No, that's the usual, man. That's exactly what you'll see from ignorant little children.
Look at it like H1Z1 to PUBG to Fortnite, bro. There was always the genre, but they made it better.
To be honest, they just copied the battle mode from Mario Kart. That's pretty much about it, bro. I'm just gonna be honest.
Bro, it can go. Honestly, it can go back and date back to then.
Well, they copied
Jailbreak is Roblox's biggest game, and it's just a
mean.
Minecraft mod, cops and robbers.
Exactly.
That's all Jailbreak is. Minecraft, cops and robbers.
Yeah.
But Roblox.
Yeah, but like.
But like.
Are you really trying to?
A lot of Roblox. Okay. This is what I see. A lot of Roblox games are inspired off Gary's Mod games because they're so similar. Like Gary's Mod and Roblox are.
Well, I mean, Gary's Mod is
really
sandbox, dude. You literally do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, and it's
people have freedom.
But it's the problem is in a Roblox developer community. There's like, say this game, like like how Ninja Arceus like just has this game, right? And the dev versus dev is always something like, oh, you made something, you put it out there, and then like a few days later, all out of nowhere, you have something really similar to theirs. And
Alright, so are we?
No, I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've
it's just like.
I mean, personally, me, I can't talk on that.
Yeah, you feel like it's like that's Caribou versus Story situation, right? But then they resolve it by saying that they're both inspired off the same.
Just tell you guys this. I gotta leave the convo.
yeah. But
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Take care. You guys have a great night.
See ya,
You too.
But the thing is, okay, so let's continue. The thing is,
before we start, okay, are we done? Are we gonna change the title now?
Yeah. Talk about dev versus dev.
Alright, guys, we're switching up this thing. If you don't care about the YouTuber thing anymore, leave the
dev versus dev. Essentially, is the stupidest thing.
For people who talk in the chat a bit regular, I'll ask
you just have it copied, right? Like
wait,
oh heck, it's Nano.
Yeah, Nano's like, give me Kazekage.
Yeah, well, Kazekage.
Can we kick some people in the chat that are not
Nano
needed?
used to slave me in the basement for his thumbnails. Not what I want to
Yo,
talk about. It's a joke. Okay. Anyways, so what happened?
Wait, hold on, guys. I have something to say.
You have this thing that you want, and somehow, all of a sudden,
what? Who wants to kick me?
Out of nowhere, you just have like something you made and you're proud of, just all of a sudden get stolen by someone else.
Yo, Nate.
And you don't know how.
Hold on, Nate. I got something to say to Nano Prodigy, bro.
What?
Yo, Nano. 2 years ago, you didn't give me high rank in Akatsuki on Shinobi Life. I hate you so
Okay. Okay, so another dumb thing is that we've all seen this dumb IP grabbing crap.
Oh wait! Somebody wants to be invited. He's my British man, okay? He's a developer too.
Guys, follow me on Twitter @Ham the Doctor.
No, he wants. We have so much clout right now. He wants it now. Fucking clout, you know.
But you get the entire. It's pretty hard to explain to other people. It's like better witness. If you just keep an eye out, you'll just see like all the time. No matter what the game, you'll eventually get the game accusing someone else of copying ideas. Either copying ideas, or just because like starting drama with them, just because they don't like another developer, or like. And it's all because this person is doing the same anime as someone. Like the same anime game. So if there's like two Naruto games, like Higoshi, you remember you said like even if we wanted to be like show publicly that like Ninja Blocks and Ninja Arts are like always gonna be on good terms, like there's always gonna be some drama. Like you said that, like even no matter what, it's something we can't fix. Like
alright, let's talk about some right. Like okay. Let's all fucking agree that the anime fucking I'm talking the anime. Maybe some other communities, but especially the anime fucking Roblox developing community is the most cancerous shit I've seen.
Yeah,
one of the most cancerous shit.
Like what about what? Like point out the cancerous bits, like the specific.
Oh, do you want me to go into detail? Drop some names.
Also, you want me to drop a really cancerous situation?
Toxicity in like in the players as well. It's a major issue for developers. If that member belongs to like is an admin of another community and they're being toxic, playing in another Discord, right? They're gonna be like, hey. What do you want from me?
The first toxic anime dev.
It's fake KSI.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Man, like I see is in the house.
Why is Sherlock Holmes in VC with us?
Alpha Rex party, you know it is.
Whose man is this?
Man. So we still on that YouTube topic, yeah.
No, we finished the YouTube conversation like 45 minutes ago.
Hey, Alf, what are you think about? Okay, what do you think about developer versus developer drama?
Developer versus developer. Yo, Anime Alliance is all developer versus developer. That place is a fucking war zone.
Even if it's supposed to resolve drama, it somehow creates more.
It doesn't resolve drama. Yo, if you get in one fight, it all starts the next like 4.
Yes.
Like someone will try and no. There'll be an argument. Someone will try and get involved. When that one person tries to get involved, he's now involved with like 4 other people. There it is, warfare. It's all game over. It's end. It's the end.
And you realize it's over the dumbest situations ever.
It's the dumbest shit.
It is the dumbest crap ever. Like you're the same anime, right? Make 2 developers making games, same anime. You're like, hey, is that Lost Vein? Okay, that's copying.
Yo,
what?
Is your name Naruto?
Oh, what? Wait, what? You can move in your game? Fam, are you a dickhead? Like,
No. Yeah. The worst ones are when they take assets from games and then they think it's theirs. What? Did you also take the
both have flipping animations in a game? That's copying. Like, that is
you stole this thing from the same site I stole it from? Nah, you don't do that.
Did you just thief the thing that I theft? Nah.
No, can we talk about something?
No, but Rizum. Okay, look. Yes, from a business standpoint, like StoryArt, like making the same game concept. But like if you're making the same, like if you made both coincidentally made the same system, like I actually had that happen. I never knew I never knew about like anything about NO2, but like there's this like my concept was similar to them, but not all the time. But like. Yes, business tactics are shady.
You can make a Naruto game because Snake has made a Naruto game.
Heck, yeah.
Nah, bro. Everyone is copying Kara Bros. Alright, Kara Bros is the OG.
So don't fucking get me on with that. Alright, okay. Can I just talk now real quick? If you want to know the latest fucking anime fucking Roblox beef, you go to Anime Alliance chat, bro. So much Yo, Robo Doge, if you're watching this, there is so much fucking beef in there right now. It's the juiciest shit.
No. In Anime Alliance, it's passive. It's like if you beef too hard, you're gonna get banned. So it's like passive cussing. It's like,
yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna drop names real quick.
No. We're not slamming it. We're not slamming it.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna drop names.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
I'm gonna drop names real quick.
We're allies. Okay, but we're just talking about like how many if there is any beef, then it just starts off in a random like the most crap reasons.
No. Let me say this. Going back to that point of passive aggressiveness, like all the beef in Anime Alliance is all passive aggressive. I'm not throwing shade. Yo, take my word for it, I'm not throwing shade. But you know,
you're about to throw the biggest shade.
No. Everybody in everyone here saw how.
But it starts for the dumbest reasons.
Me and Robo were just explaining, our differences.
It starts for the dumbest reasons. And
no
the
one's
rule
yeah.
of
Like,
the anime
I'm not
dev
gonna start
community.
insulting his life because he could just remove my life from that from that Discord.
And
also, you kind of got to show a bit of respect to the man.
The rule of the
you got
community drama is that if you haven't been in a drama before, you will be in a very serious one.
Exactly.
And for the dumbest reason, it's like I remember like one day I got home like I haven't slept at all. I couldn't do like the GFX like for a solid 2 months, and Alfie got angry and we had some pretty juicy DMs right there. And then when we got out of it, it's like this is the dumbest crap ever. Why did we argue about this?
Nate fucking called me gay. I fucking hate that man.
It's like you call me gay, I'll expose your game.
Bro, you call me gay, I'm gonna leak your stuff on Burn. I'm gonna expose your phone number. I'm gonna leak your IP address. I'm gonna ban you on my games. I'm gonna shoot you in real life.
You said you wanted to meet my girlfriend. I'm gonna like walk up to you and just like get your game, and no one would want to play your game. It's the dumbest crap ever. It is so dumb.
The wackest thing on Roblox is when people just join Discord chats and like, oh, sorry I'm late, I was chilling with my girlfriend for 3 hours. They just keep talking about stuff like that. Like, random flexes. And I don't believe them. I don't believe anyone on Roblox has a girlfriend.
Done.
Okay.
I'm talking about you,
Unless you're in Meat City, you won't have a girlfriend. Unless you're in Meat City, you legit go in Meat City, and there are Spanish people speaking, saying, "Will you be my girl?" in Spanish, in legit Spanish.
Okay.
I feel like
Also,
shade is just being thrown.
What Robot? Am I the one being streamed?
No. Ruffy, stop talking.
I feel like
Higoshi's so fucking quiet.
No,
Nobody
here's the
can
thing.
fucking hear me.
No, shut
I feel like I could throw some
Remember
shade
3
right
minutes
now.
ago? Remember, like when Higo said he doesn't want to do any name drops? Yeah, that's all gone out the window, mate.
Higoshi can't even fucking talk because it's damn loud, bro.
If you wanna talk, clean, Michael. No one cares.
No, I want to throw some shade, yeah.
At who?
But I feel like the moment I do, I'm just gonna see one Discord disappear. Like, it's just
okay. Look, guys.
So
say one unpopular opinion.
Okay, everyone calm down.
Yeah. Hold on. Everyone calm down, one at a time.
Calm your anime fan service.
R6 is shit.
Calm your anime fan service.
Yo. He called R6
He left. I said R6 is shit and he left.
I'm not gonna lie, Higoshi. I like your stuff. I like the way you approach it, but the R6 is like that's 2012. Your game's gonna look like ass if you don't fix it up.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but being R6, you can't do that.
Yeah, bro.
R6 is
I'm not trying to throw mad shade, but
any game that has a number in it is a copy and it should be removed.
Shut the fuck! Oh my god.
Who's got that echo in their mic?
Okay, Nate, mute everybody. I swear to God, I can't even talk.
I
5 seconds.
I can't really. I can't server mute. I can only local mute.
Okay,
look, Hugo, you can talk now. Talk.
Wait, look, okay, let me talk. Okay, I've been trying to talk for the fucking past 5 fucking minutes, dude. Well, let me talk, alright? You all want some fucking. Alright, what I was gonna say was. Hey Doge, no shade to fuck Anime Alliance, this is a fucking joke, alright? There is a lot of beef then, it's juicy as fuck, man. Alright, like, okay, I'm gonna be for real. I'm the type of fucking guy to, like, watch something. Love screaming. Like, if I go to anime chat, right? Like, the Anime Alliance chat, this is a joke, right? And, like, just look, right? And I see, like, someone, like, okay, let's say, Nate beefing with Valka, right? It is, like, can we all agree? It is kind of fun.
You're gay.
Like, it's fun to watch the beat as long as it doesn't go too far.
No. But the thing is, like, when I was in mine, no name drops included. Like, people were just throwing in those haymakers because actually I have to because Robo's got he's got his mans around him. So if he's insulting me, the rest of them are gonna throw in a haymaker like yeah, Alfred, you're a bitch. Yeah.
Okay,
and, keep on going or roll.
I don't make any money from this, but that's gonna get my channels taken down. Dude.
Your channel's taken down.
Like, I don't even make money from this shit, and I just fucking it's gonna take my channel down. So. But anyway.
No. Okay. You know what? Also annoys me about the anime developers sometimes. No, like, okay, it's not like that much, but like these aspiring developers, there's nothing against them, right? But these aspiring developers come up to you and say, "Can I get a free GFX? I'll give you cloud." It's just the sort of thing, and there's also like some people saying, "I'll give you something in game if you make me free GFX," and it's like I don't even know if your game's gonna be successful. I don't even know if I even want to play the game.
Yeah. Can I say something? Doge, if you're watching this,
you're gonna make me wait 6 hours just for a free GFX.
No. I gotta be for real, right?
Unless I did something to you, I won't make you a free GFX. Like the only reason why I'm making Alfia free GFX is because I made him freaking wait 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months. Remember that good.
No, I'm just waiting for
boys,
crew.
check the Anime Alliance
community
channel.
Looks like.
Yeah.
Bro.
Wow, Raz Clark. You guys are dickheads.
You're actually just still watching this. Honestly, you are a whole snap, nigga.
What?
Dude, like
yo,
a bit freaky.
I'm out. I'll see you guys later, bro.
Wait, can I tell a story? Like in America, when I lived in America for like 2 to 3 years, right? We had this Chinese restaurant near us, and I fucking loved the meat, right? And 3 months later, got taken down because they used fucking cat meat. And
what do you expect? Like, are you expecting it to stay up? You want to keep eating cat meat?
But
Are you a dickhead?
Wait.
I don't understand the problem here.
That's what she said.
No, but I'm like, that cat meat's fucking good.
Cat meat, that's what she said.
Nah, but
Cat meat's good. Bro, you can eat your cat meat on your own. I'm not a part of that. You know, you have fun, you eat all of that shit you want. I'm not gonna stop you, but you are on your ones.
Higoshi isn't white, oh my god.
dude,
You are on your
He's not white or
fucking
black, you guys are
ones.
racist, he's brown boy.
Brown boy. So is that how you refer to us
let's talk
black
about
people?
this developer versus developer shit, bro. Okay,
Developer versus developer. What, you mean the whole of anime 24 fucking 7?
No,
You guys,
Yeah.
everyone's so racist these days, they always think it's either white or black.
I've been
not black and white.
like quite a bit myself. Like there is no way you can avoid the fucking anime developer versus anime developer beef. Like it's always
can't.
gonna happen.
Even if you're trying to be nice.
You can't. I know a way to end the beef.
Oh, shut the
You all
fuck
just
up.
go to Friaza's Twitter and just scroll down.
He fucking blocked me. Dude. He blocked me. He blocked me. How can I talk to my favorite fucking? You know, wait, can I say why fucking Friaza blocked me? Let me say the reason why. He tweeted that I had a date with my girlfriend. It was so nice and all that shit, right? And I said I can't wait to meet the anime body pillow, right? And he blocked me. He blocked me. He was my childhood hero, dude. And he blocked me. So the Friaza situation thing is funny, to be honest.
That guy's fucking weird. I looked through his Twitter and he does some really weird shit.
I had to feel read him just to say that I love when Alfred says, "Are you dickhead?"
Oh yeah.
Also, everybody, if you could give me a fat fucking.
It's all about that.
Who's that typing, man? Who's typing like a maniac?
I am.
Who's typing like a dickhead?
I am because
You
I
wanna
have a
calm
mechanical
down?
keyboard.
Yeah, Elkins shout out. Fucking sub, dude.
Subscribe to Meet.
Yeah, subscribe to Thingy.
To
give me a
the
link.
graphics, yay.
Give me a link to your channel and I can like post
Okay, we're gonna sell it at this point. We're selling. Elf, do you have a game you want to advertise? Do it now.
I feel like if I advertise it, I'll get attacked. Alright, fuck it anyway. 7 deadly
Really
sins.
an advertisement. We have 31 watches.
You know what it is. 7 deadly sins, holy war. At me on Twitter, Afrox. You know, big up the life, big up the
XD,
lifestyle. You know what? If you don't follow the game, if you don't follow my Twitter, you're a dickhead. Just saying. Don't worry about it.
Are you
Honestly,
dickhead?
I'd like to remind you.
Are you a dickhead? Is your
I'd
mom a
like to
dickhead?
remind you. We have 26 people. 25. Okay, we're losing members, lads.
But I actually think because Hamit's in the call, we started losing like.
You know the stream is dead when we start selling out.
Damn,
No,
lads.
it's not dead. Like no.
What's this, Higo? Is it because I quit your development team? You're gonna roast me like that?
Yeah,
I was close.
yeah. Hamid
Can't slander the savior of Scotland.
Higo, you know the new faces are dead. Okay, you know that.
No. I'll be for real. I'll be for real. I like both faces, right?
You know that dead. Nate knows that dead. Everyone knows that
Okay,
dead.
guys.
Your trim is dead.
I think it's time we end this, and it's good we had this talk, because this talk.
Actually, yeah, I kind of do need to go and get back to development.
has gay.
Hey guys, remember?
Love your nan's gay.
Remember, even though Friasa hates Higoshi, he's still
Subscribe to Vonko and I'll see you on
he's
niggas
still the
later, bro.
strongest man alive.
Yo, hold on. Shout out to Kayla. You know, big up
I rate this.
Kayla.
I rate this cool.
And don't slander.
Yeah,
The
everyone.
last thing I'm gonna say before I leave.
No, don't leave.
Don't slander the King of Scotland.
Everyone,
Fraser, big
thanks.
man.
Who's the
Thanks
king of
so much.
Scotland?
Okay, guys.
It's Fraser,
guys,
man.
Guys,
Fraser,
Higoshi, we gotta end this off. Guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
everyone,
Okay.
thanks for listening to us.
Yeah, you know what? If you
Y'all just wasted 2 hours of your lives. Joke's on you.
fuck you.
You wasted 109 minutes of your life
Okay.
on us.
Before the stream ends, right? We've been streaming for fucking 109. Yeah, can I say something? I did not expect the fucking okay.
I did not expect that many just them to come in and talk to
No. I expected probably Sage to watch a video and that's it.
Yeah.
But
they walked in. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool to actually get them to speak their mind, right? It allows both sides of the story and everything. We also
wait, should us two just do the debate about the developer shit?
No, I think we're done for the most part. We spoke what needed to be said. All the developers, this is just about like the entirety of how the anime community is no less than perfect.
Actually, I'm gonna be for real. Like, I actually had fun.
Yeah,
talking
it was pretty fun actually. So thanks for everyone for.
Besides when everyone cuts me off.
Reason, DevXDev was done, but it was in a more fun tone because there was nothing really personal. But yeah, everyone.
Yeah, I think wait, sorry.
Parts of hot.
You think we'll do like another fucking podcast thing? That was actually not bad.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Yeah, me and Higoshi will maybe see you another day when we have more to rant about.
Yeah, we have more to rant about, and if you don't subscribe, I'll quit NB3 and move on to Minecraft.
Yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna quit NB3 and we're gonna do JavaScripting and we're gonna make Naruto games and Roblox.
No, we're gonna make Ninja Box 3 on Minecraft mode.
Oh yeah. We're gonna make wait, it's not Ninja Box though. Then it would be NinjaCraft.
Yeah.
Okay?
Also, one thing before the stream ends, Doge, you are a whole snack. Like
you are the G. You are